Is this fucking thing broken or something? Play something else, won't you? It's the guys at the radio station, finally. Oh, God, baby. You startled me. Caught me fighting with the radio again. No, it's all right. I just expected you to sleep in a little more. You were tossing and turning a lot last night. Yeah, even with the blackout curtains, the sun just keeps getting brighter. It's hard to get some real shut-eye, huh? You up for some breakfast? Good. I planned some pretty big feasts with our leftover rations to commemorate the big day. I even set an alarm and everything. It'll be, just like the new year. Look, it says there's 19 hours before the, ball drop. Except instead of confetti, it's the sun exploding. Something. What? Too morbid? Pfft, come on. You think too highly of me. If I gotta go down, I'm going down swinging. With shitty jokes and good company. Now eat up. You have a full day ahead of us. I am not too cheery. It's not like I'm excited for impending doom. I'm just glad that everything is finally over. Eating canned rations with little gas and no electricity isn't exactly what I would call living life to the fullest. Besides, no matter all our help making electric cars or all our breakthroughs in nuclear fission, at the end of the day, Mother Nature took matters into her own hands with a fucking supernova. All our hopeless work in the lab burnt to a crisp. It's a little thrilling from a scientific perspective. While all the billionaires who ditched us are stranded in space, desperately searching for a planet to colonize, we get to say that we saw the world end. It's like we're doing what we do best as scientists. Observing and explaining away phenomena. Okay. Now that I'm hearing myself out loud, I sound fucking crazy. Aren't you so glad your final moments are stuck with me? Aw, I'm touched. We spent only 6 months together in survival mode, yet you've learned so much about me. Of course I've got the whole day planned. Well, I was thinking, what if we go through our bucket lists? We can't do anything crazy. Obviously, we're a bit limited with supplies, but I have a few things we could do. Though there's one big question I've been meaning to ask. Okay, well, this doesn't have to be like a big thing or anything, but this has always been at the top of my bucket list, and I feel like it could be appropriate, given today's our last day ever. But also, I'm not forcing you to agree to anything, so you can always just say no, and we can move on. I have other activities to go through, like diving off a cliff naked, or... Yeah, I know, I'm stalling. You would be too, if you knew what I was about to ask. I'll spit it out. Just give me a second. Will you marry me and be my husband? Again, no pressure. I know we've only gotten to know each other by circumstance and have been dating for a really short amount of time, but I love you and have loved our time together, and a final wedding of humanity could be fun. Shitty word choice, but you know what I mean, right? I know we've moved pretty fast, but given that the end of the world is faster, I figured it might be nice Right? Baby, you gotta stop staring at me like that. Where's your head at right? Mm. Yes. 100 times. Yes. Oh, thank God. I was worried I fucked something up. Okay. Wait. Okay. Let me tell you the rest of the plan. There's a dry cleaners down the road that hasn't been completely raided yet. I'm thinking we do some shopping and dress in whatever fineries are left. Fingers crossed for some nice suits. While we're on the main road, we can hit up the bookstore and pick a new book for me to read to you. Then we have a romantic picnic and wedding by the ocean. You know, before it all boils and evaporates. We have plenty of time in between to do any other bucket list items, too. What do you think, love? Perfect. All right. No time to lose. Let's get going. Oh, man. I'm surprisingly full. Who knew mystery meat, canned beans, possibly expired chicken soup, and leftover spices make a pretty close approximation to wedding soup? Somehow, despite everything, the sun on the ocean looks just as beautiful as always. And if I didn't know any better, it could just be a really extravagant sunset. Though the extra vapor makes the sunlight look like it's reaching out towards us. It's not your time yet. Wait your turn. We still gotta get married, goddammit. Now, with our tummies full and sun on the prowl, do you want to say your vows first, or should I? All right. Go for it. Of course you made me cry. That was... oh my God. How am I going to get through mine now? Hey, stop laughing at me. Yes, I've written them down. I have a lot of good things to say. And even though there's no one else here, I'm still fucking nervous. Why is that? Oh, whatever. Okay, here it goes. When I found out our sun was going supernova, I selfishly thought, oh my God, I'm going to die alone. Before we really knew each other, back in the lab days, I didn't see much going for me. All our research reminding me of certain death wrecked my brain, to the point where I couldn't maintain any of my relationships. If we're all going to die horrible deaths, why connect with anyone? Then, we found out that we're all going to die horrible deaths a lot sooner than we thought. That changed me. Because instead of saying nothing matters or love doesn't matter, I realized in the nothingness, in the emptiness of it all, everything matters. I can place meaning on whatever the fuck I want. And I'm choosing to want love. and to be loved by you. In these crazy months, you've loved me in ways I've only dreamed about. I love how your face brightens when you're proud of something I've accomplished. I love how your laughs sound like music, and you always double over at the stupidest things. I love how devious yet delicate you are when we make love. I love how your head nods and your eyes flutter as you try to stay awake when I read a book to you before bed. I love how your actions speak louder than your words, and how we're complete opposites in that regard. This speech being Exhibit A. For all those things, and so much more, I'm forever grateful. I promise to love you with every ounce of my being. I promise to kiss you like there's no tomorrow. Literally. To hold you tight and never let go. To read you one more book with those silly voices you like so much. I promise to make every moment we have left something worth living for. Something worth fighting a whole supernova for. You have given me so many good days. Despite this fucked up reality we're living. This is the freest I felt in a while. You've made my life so full of love and joy. I've loved the way we've spent our days. And I wouldn't want to marry anyone else at the edge of the world. There it is. All laid bare. Hey, wait, you can't also be crying. Our wedding kiss is going to be all boogies. Think about how gross that's going to be. Yeah. I don't care either. Oh, wait. No kissing yet. First, may I see your left hand? While I couldn't find any rings at the shops today, and trust me, I checked every single pocket in the dry cleaners, I found some red thread to tie around your finger so you wouldn't forget me. If I tie it around your ring finger like this, well, I figured if I extended the metaphor long enough, it would magically become a gold band or something. I'm glad you don't mind. Want to tie it around my finger now? And there. Seeing these little pieces of string in our fingers. Your hand in mine. God, my heart's racing. Okay. Now, this is where an officiant would say, you may now kiss the grooms. Come here, baby. God, I love you so much. There isn't anyone I'd rather spend the rest of my life with. It's true. 30 minutes left would be intolerable with anyone else, honest. 30 minutes, huh? No, I'm not scared. It's just Well, it sucks that we couldn't find each other sooner. That I don't have time to call you my husband. God. My husband. It sounds like a dream. Huh. No use dwelling on it now, though. There's no time like the present. And I think what would make me the happiest right now is one last dance with you. Can you do that for me, love?